Greetings from Nayana Jyoti Trust, Bangalore. We have been involved in eye donation awareness creation since 2010. As it says, we have just 6 hours to light up a life. But this needs a lot of preparation in our mind to understand what is eye donation. And I'm going to say something about this eye donation. If you look at it, Doddaballapur is a place which is very near to Bangalore, a small town. There, 7 teachers are creating records. These 7 teachers, they have 1,500 students, school students, whom they have told, in case if there is a bereavement near your house, please call us. And one of these 7 people, or as many of the 7 in the group, go there and talk to the family, convince them, and they harvest the eyes. You may be aware that Parliament has approved that a technician can harvest the eyes. There is no need for a doctor to come as it was earlier. If you look at it, I started this process of the new approach to eye donation awareness, pledging through a simple SMS and then making 104 as a common number for reaching an eye bank in Tamil Nadu and Karnataka. Before that, I used to give my number for people to call, and then I acted on that to reach an eye bank. I myself have collected on the pilot stage about 100 pairs of corneas in 18 months, and I've been recognized for that at that time by Dr. Harshavardhan, who was the Union Minister for Health. In India, we have been following a method where you pledge and you donate. We have collected millions of pledge forms, but a country which has got 80 to 90 lakhs deaths every year, an opportunity to collect about 1.8 crores of corneas. We are collecting using 745 eye banks on the paper, 130 eye banks which is effective. We are collecting just 30 to 40,000 corneas only. We minimum need at least 1 lakh corneas. So where is the gap? Where is this problem of not collecting enough corneas? Please look into this. Eye donation is not like blood donation. From pledging to donation, it takes sometimes 50 to 60 years. I pledged about 30 years back, and I'm still alive. You can only pledge. You cannot donate yourselves. My parents pledged their eyes, and it is me who has to help the eyes to be donated. So someone has to help. If you look into it, many eye donation opportunities are lost as there was no one to remind or request a bereaved family at the right moment, within the 6 hours. Most of the time when I deliver a talk, I get one of those audience, many of the audience get up and say, my mother was very keen to donate the eyes, and unfortunately, at that point of time happened, we were in a trauma and we didn't even remember it until everything happened. I personally will say 99% of the people whom I just, where there's a death happened in their family, I approach them, 99% of the time, I have got a positive result. Just to get an idea that if you're going to become a site ambassador, you should know what is eye donation. Please understand, eye donation is not really eye donation. It is only cornea donation. The part which is shown there is the one piece which is called cornea, has been donated, but we generally call it as eye donation. Eye donation is a solution for corneal blind people only. Please remember, not all the blind people who are born blind with optical nerve problem won't be able to get their vision back with this. Only corneal blind people will get benefit out of this. If you look at it, lakhs of Indians suffer from corneal blindness. This is increasing at the rate of 30,000 every year. On an average, around 1 lakh corneas are needed in India every year. Please understand, we have limited number of corneal surgeons. So there may be emails coming that if all Indians who die and then whose eyes could be collected, if it is all put into this kind of support service, within 11 days we can solve the blindness. It is not possible. We can only handle about 1 lakh cornea transplantation. Corneal blindness affects mainly children and young adults who have a long life ahead of them. And they say malnutrition is one of the major factors. Unfortunately, we are not able to address that problem. But then when it becomes serious like a corneal blindness, I think we should do something which is simple. First thing is, who can donate eyes? In simple way, everybody can donate eyes. I would say everybody can donate eyes, because eye donation, after it happens also, the eyes are being checked if there is any problem. Surgeons don't use that eyes at all. They use it for medical purpose, for training purpose. So everybody's eye can be done. People who wear spectacles, people suffering from diabetes, asthma, high blood pressure, tuberculosis, patients who have gone cataract surgery also can donate eyes. But because we are talking about cornea, which is in the front, please understand, age does not matter. We have heard that a 14-day-old child's cornea has been given, as well as 104-year-old lady's cornea has been taken. Eye donation has happened. Gender does not matter. Most important thing is, a man's cornea eye can be donated to a woman, a boy's can be given to old lady. All these kinds can be done. Gender does not matter. Families can donate the eyes of their dear departed, even it has not been pledged before. Please understand, pledge is not a legal document. Pledge is only a moral commitment. So if anybody says have been pledged, nothing to worry about it. The next of kin should approve that. They should agree to give, and the proper form they have to sign it when the time of eyes been harvested. All religions endorse the practice of eye donations. So there is no question of religion coming into this. If you look into the next important thing, the eye donation procedure, eyes can be donated only after death. You may laugh at this sentence, but please understand, like we have 2 kidneys which can be donated while you are alive, 1 kidney can be donated. We also have 2 eyes, but please understand, legally eyes can be donated only after death. Contact the nearest eye bank as soon as possible. In every case, they come home and pick it up. Eyes must be removed within 4 to 6 hours after death. This is where our role comes into it. Wherever that we hear a bereavement in a family, give them 1 or 2 hours to, get over the shock. And then we can ask them, make a simple request whether the eyes can be donated. You will be surprised. You will get a positive answer. And the eye donation people come there, and a small quantity of blood is drawn to rule out communicable diseases. Eye bank will remove the eyes either at the hospital or home of the deceased. They will come to your place if you call. Eye removal does not delay the funeral. It just takes about 20 to 30 minutes. And they do it in such a way, you won't even understand, or you don't even see that the eyes have been removed. In many cases, I have personally seen it. The identities of the donor and the recipients are kept confidential by law, because this may lead to some emotional blackmail and all those things. So the identities are kept confidential. But what they will say is, the eyes of the person has been given to two youngsters at some point, some place and all, but not the exactly. So having understood what is eye donation and how the eye donation has been done, now let's get into the most important thing, the new approach and the easy ways to pledge. We all have only one opportunity to donate our own eyes. But as you've seen in my case, as in the Doddaballapur group case, we have many opportunities to reach an eye donation possibility to an eye bank. So, our request for you to become a sight ambassador, and you have to do only this: commit to donate your eyes when you leave, but help to get eyes donated when you leave. Just become sight ambassador. You have to do a very simple thing. You have to pledge. It can be pledged easily. You can pledge it anytime, anywhere. In fact, I have been getting many pledges done while I was traveling in the train and all those things. and buses. You can make it as an announcement in a huge function. You have to SMS just in word EYE, give a space. You can put your name, give a space and place, and send it to this number 99020-80011. What happens then? You get a message, thanking message back saying, thanks Site Ambassador. And it says, if you want to know more about iDonation, it asks you to visit our website www.nayanajyothi.org. You can go into that and find all the information relaxedly. You can read it very patiently. You can read it again and again to understand what is iDonation. And you can do it anywhere you can continue to do by asking your neighbors, families, all the members to be to make the SMS pledge. It is said by Helen Keller, who is one of those icons, says, there is no lovelier way to thank God for your sight than by giving a helping hand to those in the dark. Thank you.